Welcome to Jackie's Groove. Come journey with us through the rhythm of the music business with your host, Jackie Bertoni.
Jackie Bertoni, welcome to Jackie's Groove and a special off broadcast with my dear friend of mine that's actually fresh in from the islands, here to support 3 upcoming shows here in the San Diego, Orange County, and LA area. I'm speaking of my best friend. We've been doing these little quick little hit we did last week, introducing Henry and to the listeners to the new shows coming up. So with that said, I'm going to cut right to the chase, man. I'm going to welcome Henry to the EnterTalk Radio Network corporate studios here, and getting myself antiquated and acclimated to the day. So with that said, everybody, I want you to welcome with open arms and open ears my dear friend, Mr. Henry Kapono. Henry, welcome, brother boy.
Hey,
welcome, Henry.
Aloha, everybody. How's it going?
And
good to be here.
It's good to be had, my brother. Good to be had.
And you have been had.
Yes. It won't be the first time also. So. Hey, so Henry, so you're fresh off the boat. I mean, off the plane.
Very fresh. I mean, like, real
Hey,
fresh.
I resemble that remark.
Absolutely. And I'm sitting
like
here with
pineapple.
I'm hitting with my partner also, Florentino Buenaventura. Hits his little voiceover in the back.
You like the way I just joined in on this?
It's okay. That's what we're all here for, man. Hey, Henry,
We're all family.
We're all family. Even though we look nothing alike, but that's okay. Yeah. It's all about the musical family. Hey, Henry, what we're going to do is let's just kind of put 2 and 2 together here and make it add up to 7. And let's talk to the listeners out there on the special broadcast, and let them know what's in store, live and in living color from EnterTalk Radio Network. So, Henry, go ahead and tell us, the listeners, what's going on in the next few days.
Music. In fact, let me just play you something first.
Absolutely. Mr. Henry Kapono.
I can't get used to this running around. I find myself chasing the blues that I found, and everyone's hustling. Together they drown in all this confusion, going upside down, down, down. 6 o'clock, bad news is on every day, and people out shooting, some getting paid, and others abusing the energy delay. The weather report is the best news today. What's the use of complaining when nothing gets done? Hey, hey, hey. What's the use of restraining from having some fun? Hey, hey, hey. Yesterday's moving too fast in the rain, and everyone's tasting a bit of the strain, and bogged down by pressures like pulling a train, uptight in traffic, trying to keep you sane. What's the use of complaining when nothing gets done? Hey, hey, hey. What's the use of restraining from having some fun? Hey, hey, hey. What's the use of complaining when nothing gets done? Hey, hey, hey. What's the use of restraining from having some fun? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Yeah, and that's what you call live and in living color, everybody. Mr. Henry Kapono live on Jackie's Groove. Hey, everybody, again, this is Jackie Bertoni. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for being part of the EnterTalk radio family. Hey, Henry, let's talk about the first show coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, the Belly Up.
Solana Beach. A mainstay there. It's going to be unusual to see Henry there. I've seen him so many times, played with him over the years there with Cecilion Kapono, and also with Henry recently there with his other outage called the Rough Riders.
The Rough Riders.
And so this is going to be up close and personal, no distractions around the boy. Going to be listening to Henry's favorites, new music, and also music from his favorite band, Cecilion Kapono. What else did they expect?
Well, I'm going to do a lot of the classic, and everybody loves that, the classic C&K stuff, and some classic Kapono stuff. But, you know, I'm just kind of... I just want everybody to have get what they want and feel the music.
Leave everybody happy and smiling, right?
Yeah, let everybody go home feeling good.
You know, we talked about on the Quick Hit a couple days ago with regards to having a set list or the lack of a set list, and you had mentioned, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you're going to welcome maybe some shout-outs from the audience of the favorites to be heard?
Yeah, actually, I went on Facebook's... my friends and said, if you guys want to hear anything, let me know. So there's a bunch of people that sent in the request. So I'm going to be doing that for them, and you know, it makes me feel good that you know, they'll get to hear what they want to hear. You know, sometimes you go to concerts and you want to hear something and they don't play it, and you go, oh. So I want to make sure everybody hears what they want to hear and more.
You know what I love about my friend Henry, of all the years I've been playing with him, actually since 1990, Henry's motto has always been, especially with his former bandmate Cecilia Rodriguez, Henry always said, you know what, I don't want to do a lot of talking to the people. People here come to listen to the music and not hear me talking. But now that Henry is upfront and personal, my friend is learning how to talk to the audience and loving to talk to the audience and intermingling with the audience. And so that's the fun part.
I learned that from you.
You think that's possible?
No, I think it's important. You know, a lot of people ask me, "Oh, how did you write that song?" And you know, so I think it's important that and people really appreciate. In fact, people appreciate knowing where those songs come from because they've been living with it for so long.
You know, I just love the backstories. You know, one of my favorite tunes, one of your favorite tunes, a song called "Sailing," and it's a song written for your father, and a song about your father never sailed.
No, he never sailed.
And give the backstory on that song.
When I first wrote it, how that all came about was I saw my father was smoking a cigarette one day in the back and by himself, and I was a little kid. I came up and said, you know, asked him why he was smoking a cigarette, and you know, he said, "Well, son, I'm smoking for company. I smoke a cigarette for company." So I never got it at that time. But then I went sailing one day with some friends, and all of a sudden it all came to me. It made so much sense, you know, that he had some time by himself, and
right.
It was his company. So, and that's what the nucleus of how that song was written. My dad is, you know, all of a sudden he's a jack of all trades, and he said he's the jack of all trades and master of none, but he was the master of being a jack of all trades.
Absolutely.
Because I couldn't believe how much he knew about things, you know. Just amazing. It just amazed me.
You got to believe that Daddy's up above, smiling down on you, and every time he's hearing that song.
Oh yeah, he was a beautiful man.
You know, other songs like that. I always make light of songs like About You and Sailing, and going back to About You. I always tell people about that song. I say you can imagine how many children were conceived off that song. You know, in the timeline. That song was out, what, in 19... I'm going to pull on memory here.
76,
yeah.
75, 76.
And it's one of those songs, too, that's a mainstay. You know, every professional, every superstar out there on the marketplace that's out in concert, you know, they have certain songs that the audience must hear. They cannot walk off stage without being part of that, or the entertainer gets lynched itself. Would you say it's true? Would you say that About You and Sailing and Friends like that would be the songs that most requested?
Yeah, there's a lot. Those are probably the top songs. You know, we've been fortunate to have so many songs that we wrote at the time. You know, we was living the life and living those songs, and right. People were actually living those songs too. So, you know, we're real fortunate that you know, it's still being played even in Hawaii. We hear it all the time.
Absolutely.
You know, it's carried me to here, and you know, all my friends are still listening to it and still enjoying it. So, you know, why not? We just enjoy it.
It's been a mainstay of my life all of these years. I mean, my sister was the one that always told me about Cecilia and Kapono, and every time I wanted to go see them at the Golden Bear in Huntington Beach, there was never tickets available. It was always sold out. So to find myself years later being a part of the family was definitely a blessing itself. Hey, Henry, you know, we're trailing down off the first segment right now. We've got another 30 seconds. And when we get back, hopefully, will you do us the honor and maybe play a little Friends for us and give the people a taste out there what it's all about, and Florentino, no, you cannot sing. So,
oh man, why you gonna cut me? Why you gonna cut me, brother?
Because you started smiling and I saw that face itself. So, but nonetheless,
hey, we're all friends. We're all friends.
We're all friends.
I had to start a radio network just so I could meet Henry.
Absolutely,
that's how it goes.
Some people just buy a ticket, you know. So
hey,
with that said, you guys,
I like to do things our way.
Don't go anywhere. We're going to come back on the second set here with an off broadcast, special broadcast with my dear friend, the Hawaiian legend, Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter, producer, and actor, Mr. Henry Kapono. You guys don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this short break.
Are you serious about your music? Are you ready to run with the big dogs? The experts at Pitbull Audio have the gear to get you into the game. From leading manufacturers like Mesa Boogie, Fender, Pioneer, and American Audio. To sound your best, you need the best. Pitbull Audio can deliver in rehearsal, on stage, and into the big time. Dropping beats, shredding guitar, or making the crowd roar. Whatever you dream, Pitbull Audio can help make it happen. We are Pitbull Audio. We want you to play it loud. PitbullAudio.com.
Thank you for listening to WS Radio. Improve your business and your life with useful information from experts and thought leaders. WS Radio is radio with ROI.
The richness of your life is reflected in the shimmering elegance found at Diolun Design. One-of-a-kind jewelry and pieces from Cynthia Dillon in silver and gold help to express your unique personality. The flowing designs of her creations will empower the way you move throughout your day. Join us online at DIOLUNdesigns.com.
Hey, it's Catherine from Listen Local Radio. Moe's Guitars has proudly served the San Diego music community since 1975. Specializing in guitars, basses, mandolins, banjos, and ukuleles, they buy, sell, trade, and consign. If you're looking for lessons, repairs, accessories, and cool gear, you found the right place. Located in downtown La Mesa Village, stop by and check out their digs or visit moesguitars.com or their Facebook page. mozeguitars.com, 619-698-1185.
In the military, things can change in an instant. At Navy Mutual Aid Association, we understand because it's our life too. That's why our dedication to serving the life insurance needs of our military veterans and their families is unrivaled. Navy Mutual offers superior life insurance protection without military service restrictions and limitations. A single focus on providing the peace of mind military families are looking for. That's what we do. Navy Mutual, insuring those who serve. Call 800-628-6011 or go to NavyMutual.org.
Hi, this is Rob Barnett, CEO and founder of VinVillage.com and the Wine and Dine Show on Vin Village Radio. Do you have a wine, event, product, or service to promote? Then contact VinVillage.com to reach thousands of wine lovers across the country. VinVillage connects like-minded wine enthusiasts with unique and exclusive wines, events, products, and services. To learn more, contact us on VinVillage.com. VinVillage is where wine lovers connect. Hi, this is Rob Barnett, VinVillage.com, where wine lovers connect. Be sure to tune in weekly to Vin Village Radio for exclusive in-depth interviews with the who's who in wine and food.
Welcome to Jackie's Groove. Come journey with us through the rhythm of the music business with your host, Jackie Bertoni.
It's so nice to see familiar faces out in the crowd. It's so nice to see friends of mine enjoying themselves. And everybody get happy, 'cause we can work it out. We are friends, friends, friends. We are friends, friends, friends. And I remember when I was down and out, you came. I remember when you said, friend, hey, what's your name? And getting off on each other, we can work it out. We are friends, friends, friends. We are friends, friends, friends. Feelings are getting strong. You feel like you belong. A closeness you can feel. And smiles that are real. We are friends. Oh, yeah.
First time you played the song, Henry?
I think so. And if you feel like singing with me, sing out loud. 'Cause it'll make you feel good just to sing right out. And be a part of it all. 'Cause we can work it out. We are friends, friends, friends. We are friends, friends, friends. We are friends, everybody's friends, friends, friends. We are friends, oh, friends, friends. We are friends, friends, friends. Oh, let me do that on bridge again.
That's how we do it.
Feelings are getting strong.
I'll get the shaker.
You feel like you belong. The closeness you can feel. The smiles that are real. There we go.
We're not going to fix that in editing. Trust me. That's going to be out there. So you know that picture you have of me on your refrigerator with me in the islands?
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to be my payback for you.
He sent me that picture, by the way.
Oh,
absolutely.
So
what a brave man.
If anything happens, I got you covered, brother.
Right, yeah.
Everybody, welcome back. This is Jackie Bertoni and Jackie's Groove, and an impromptu get-together here with the wild Hawaiian himself, Mr. Henry Kapono, here at the EnterTalk Studios, WS headquarters. Hey, guys, what a privilege, man. We're having a great time. It's just Tino, turn that crap off, would you?
Hey, that's my brother singing right there,
and
man.
So, and that was me singing. So, Henry, you know what, man? I love friends. I love when you're in concert, when I'm with you in concert, when you have that little question you throw out to the audience, like how many new friends do we have in the audience? And there's, a little smattering of applause, and they say, well, with that, how many old friends do we have? And you really have to pull your headphones off and your wedges around because the audience goes berserk on that tune. It's such a great melding of friendship. It's all about just getting together, talking story, backyard partying, and
it's what gets us through life. Is that
absolutely
we have good friends. I've been fortunate enough to have a lot of good friends because of the song, and it really speaks to everybody in their life, and
You know, and Henry, can I just jump in here real quick? I want to say and kind of give a little special shout out. Kind of want to dedicate today's show to a fallen brother of ours, Mr. Stephen Jones, who we lost and we laid to rest on Saturday. Great bass player from the islands. I had the pleasure of working with Stephen Henry Kapono back in the 90s, and we lost Stephen. It's lost but never forgotten. So, Stephen, this is for you, brother boy. We're spreading the love for you. So,
actually, I was at that his celebration of life and at Sea Life Park, and there was like tons of musicians that showed up, and they just made it like a little festival. There was nothing else but just music, and I started it off with friends. So.
You know, that's why I'm saying, like, again, I say this over and over again. Like my mom says, if it's not health related, it's all bullshit, and we got to put all this crap behind us, man. We've got to. I don't want to get on the soapbox here and say we've got to gather together as people, but this black on black, white on white, white on black versus there's the war. Let's keep the war outside of America. I mean, we're fighting our own war in America, and we just got to get that feeling of love, that feeling of just, camaraderie, getting the USA back on top where it should be and where it's always been. So, and that's as far as I'm going to get politically speaking.
It's called Aloha.
Yeah, man. It's a whole thing.
Aloha Strong.
Aloha Strong. Henry, let's talk about Aloha Strong for a second. This is a new clothing textile venture of yours itself. It's a very, very cool thing. Give us the backstory on that.
Yeah, actually, it's a friend of mine that does T-shirts, and I walked in the shop and I said, "Wow, that's Aloha Strong." I said that it just says so much. It said so much to me. We talked for a while. He says, "Oh man, I just made this," and I said, "Well, you mind if I use it?" He goes, "No." He says, "In fact, you'd be perfect for it." And I said, "Well, thank you," because it says a lot about how I am and how I feel, and we need to keep the Aloha strong here in the world.
Oh, absolutely.
The world is going upside down. We need to turn it back right upside.
And for the listeners out there, I want you to go to henrykapono.com. It's HenryKapono.com, or EnterTalkRadio.com, or JackiesGroove.com.
Actually, I'm going to interrupt you there. We do have a site for Henry at EnterTalkRadio.com / Henry Kapono Tour. That was actually done by Paul. Paul is our production guru. Guitar player, production guru. He's the silent, strong. He's the Aloha Strong silent type.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The prettiest one, too.
Yeah. Okay. You keep believing that, my friend. He's up to
that.
Yeah. He's a legend in his own mind, but that's okay. But, and so, guys, go there. We're not doing this, like I said again, we're not doing this for the health, man. We're doing this because we're feeding our families, man, but we're also feeding love. We're feeding into the positive vibe. So go there and spend some money, man. And there's a great shopping cart on henrykapono.com for everything Henry, old and new. And what we're going to save on the segment number 3. We're going to come back, and Henry's actually going to be blessing us with a new song, a new Kapono music. And we're pretty honored here that he's chosen us to let the people hear it out there, and we'll talk more about that. But again, we'll get to that third segment. So, Henry, we've got the Belly Up Tavern in Solana Beach, followed up by the Coach House in San Juan Capistrano, one of the great little venues there. And also on the way from there up to Santa Barbara to play a great venue up there called Soho. And they're all, I can tell you right now, get your tickets now, because it's inevitable it's going to be a sellout.
You left off the concert tour right here in EnterTalk Radio, where he's entertaining folks on Facebook as well as over the worldwide area.
Oh, is this live?
Everything's live.
Oh man, Dan, I should have act like I was more interested in this. Hey everybody, Henry Kapono's here right now. Hey everybody, give a round of applause for Henry, everybody. Oh, well, that's just me. So
he'll be here all week.
Absolutely, Henry. We talked about earlier on the last little quick hit. You're going to be doing about an hour and a half per show?
Yeah, an hour and a half. We'll see where it goes from there. I'm always ready to do an hour and a half, at least an hour and a half. So,
and also too, again, well, as I said, and kind of a little teaser before, there's something else special coming up, but we can't talk about that right now. And definitely keep your ears and your eyeballs open because. We'll be putting that up on
a lot of surprises.
A lot of surprises.
A lot of special stuff with Mr.
But those
Henry
damn
Kapono.
Contracts, they bind us from saying what we want to say.
Well,
right?
We keep things dancing. Yeah.
Hey Henry, what are we doing after this? You know what we're going to do after this, everybody? We're going to do what we love to do the most. We love to go eat. We live to get the grind on. We're going to be heading down to, well, I can't tell you because they're going to have to get like a special entourage of people there and bodyguards because Mr. Kapono is going to be down in Little Italy, San Diego, probably at a restaurant. I'll talk about that later.
That's going to be Paul. Paul's got the big arms.
Absolutely. So, Henry, let's talk because I get emails and I get people asking and so on about the new music. How soon is it coming out? How many songs? I know we talked about releasing a single per song. Is this going to eventually be an album that you know of?
Eventually, it'll be an album. I'm going to release singles. I've found and realized that when you put out an album, that people get to choose what songs they like and all, and a lot of songs don't get the credit that they should get. So I'm just thinking maybe I'll put some singles out and really focus on it like it's the release and give every song its value and have people choose from there.
Yeah, the music industry is completely different the way it was. Hopefully it's going to come back the way it was. I know little by little they're bringing back vinyl, which is kind of cool, and hopefully educate the youngins out there exactly what the record business and the music business is all about. I mean, it's been great. It changes daily. And 3 years ago, I want it to come back. I want record stores to come back itself. And we'll talk about that again, get off that soapbox. And because God knows the guy I'm talking to next to me is older than I am, so he can talk about the industry when it was back there on that little.
Why you got to cut people today, man?
But I'm newer than you are.
Yeah, that's it. More relevant. So with that said, guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to come branch out of segment number 2, going to segment number 3 with my in-studio guest, Mr. Henry Kapono. It's only going to get better from here. So when we come back, we're going to spring some new music on you. So guys, sit back, grab some guava juice, and keep your ears posted to the next segment. Don't go anywhere. Henry, play us out, baby.
Are you serious about your music? Are you ready to run with the big dogs? The experts at Pitbull Audio have the gear to get you into the game. From leading manufacturers like Mesa Boogie, Fender, Pioneer, and American Audio. To sound your best, you need the best. Pitbull Audio can deliver in rehearsal, on stage, and into the big time. Dropping beats, shredding guitar, or making the crowd roar. Whatever you dream, Pitbull Audio can help make it happen. We are Pitbull Audio. We want you to play it loud. PitbullAudio.com.
On the internet, your business's reputation can be unjustly destroyed in an instant. Don't wait for that to happen. Building and marketing your 5-star reputation can increase your business by as much as 19%. Take control of your reputation and have the 5-star reputation you deserve with Reputation Marketing Solutions by DSI Development. Become the go-to company by visiting 5starrepmarketing.com. The number 5starrepmarketing.com.
Has your business been appified? Are you tired of doing marketing that doesn't deliver results? Mobile apps build loyalty and quality retention. Your app from UPG Mobile puts your business on their mind and at their fingertips. UPG Mobile will give you a custom app highlighting how you are unique, targeting your message, and improving your open rates. Appify your business and amplify your presence with your customers at upgmobilemarketinggroup.com.
One person has the power to change the world, impact millions of lives, and leave a legacy for lifetimes to come. That person is you. In the New York Times bestseller, What is Your What? Steve Olsher, award-winning author and founder of the Reinvention Workshop, reveals his proven process that has helped thousands of men and women discover, share, and monetize the one thing they were born to do. Grab your free copy now at www.whatisyourwhat.com/free. That's www.whatisyourwhat.com/free.
Take a break from politics. Tune in and learn something. WS Radio shows are worth your time and are filled with tips and advice. Add us to your lunch routine and we'll give you a meal for your mind.
This is Bill Gruber with BizVid Communications, a Southern California video production leader. We've been honored to sponsor, produce, write, and host many of the fine programs on WS Radio over the years. so we understand how important the internet and your website exposure are. As video producers, we know the tricks and secrets to incorporate video to increase your search engine optimization and business success. Visit bizvidcommunications.com to see what we can do for you. BIZVID communications.com.
Welcome to Jackie's Groove. Come journey with us through the rhythm of the music business with your host, Jackie Bertoni.
Hey, how's it, brother?
How's it, brother?
Good, man. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Surf's up. Just cruising along the beach of Waikiki on a sunny afternoon. Thinking about the days I used to splash in the ocean and build castles in the sand. Those were the days. The surfing queens, pubbers, and canoes, whoa, on a big day. Alongside the legends, Buffalo, Rabbit, the Napoleon brothers, and yeah, Duke himself. Those were the days. There's a rhythm to these islands that rapture you like a hula dancer. Welcome to my paradise.
Are you a movie star?
No.
You look like one. The island people are so nice. They say it's aloha?
Yeah, aloha. It's a lifestyle. It means hello, goodbye, it's love. It's everywhere and it's in everything. It's the spirit of these islands. You can feel it everywhere.
Oh, I can feel it all right.
But don't leave without it. Welcome to my paradise. 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 Now can you imagine if every visitor took the spirit of aloha home with them and spread it around? Can you imagine what this world would be? Welcome to my paradise. Welcome to my paradise. Welcome to my paradise. Welcome to my paradise. And the hula girls say, oh yeah. Girl girls. Welcome to my paradise. Welcome to my paradise. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to my paradise.
Yeah. And welcome to my paradise. Hey guys, my paradise is called Jackie's Groove. This is Jackie Bertoni, and I'm in the studio right now at the corporate headquarters of EnterTalk Radio Studios, WS. Hey guys, that song was called Welcome to My Paradise. Something new. No one's heard it out on the airwaves. You did. And we have to, the gentleman that's in the studio sitting next to me right now is the genius behind that. And again, the genius I'm talking about is my dear friend, Mr. Henry Kapono. Henry, welcome back, brother.
Thank you.
Let's talk about that song and the producer from that. You guys, meaning the Rough Riders, you guys were spotlighted in a movie that's out right now with Zac Efron called Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. Go ahead and pick it up from right there and tell you how the producer came back and spoke to you, et cetera, et cetera.
Right. We were doing the music for that, and we thought, we'd be doing our originals, but then ended up we doing a bunch of downhole songs, which is, was at the time was, okay, we'll do it. But the thing I got out of it was I met this great producer, really nice guy. His name's Houlihan, John Houlihan. And we got, we hit it off. And then my wife, a manager, we were talking not too long ago, saying, she said, well, what do you want to do? And I said, I'm ready to do a new album, or some new music. So she said, okay, sounds good. And, once she said that means ready to go.
Thumbs up.
So what she did was she called Houlihan and said if he was interested in it. And he said, oh, absolutely, And so we scheduled a time and we got together. He had this idea about using Spill the Wine by Eric Burden.
Right.
And at first, he texted me and he wrote his ideas. And I went, that's a tough one, man. You're going to take something like that and then try and do something different. So I thought it out, and I said, man, this is going to be a tough one. But, I was up for the challenge. And I think we came up with the concept of, this world, everybody has their own paradise, And this world is, the way the world is going, I think we need to keep it in its state of, we need to realize that it is our paradise. So, it took me a while to just I kept writing it, and finally, when we got in the studio, it all came to me, and I started writing. I just wrote it out, and we did it. So it took me like 5 or 6 scenarios writing it out, and then finally I just deleted it all and just laid this down.
Man, it works, man, because I'm telling you right now, in fact, the listeners out there, do me a favor, do us a favor, let us know your feedback and how you love that song, and the word is how you love that song, and send me some information. It's to interviews at jackiesgroove.com. I kind of want to get it up. I'm going to pass it off to Henry and let him know the vibe in that. And speaking of people loving this, our mutual friend, my dearest friend, Paul Parker, just texted me just now, and he says, please tell Brother Henry that I'm digging Welcome to My Paradise. So
nice.
Thanks, Paul. Say hi to Paul out there, man.
Thanks, Paul. How you doing?
Yeah, you know what? It's just, he's listening to it and he's loving it. And I got to tell you, that song it's just got such a cool vibe, such a cool groove. It's like you need to get yourself in a 65 Chevy lowrider. You need to pop the top back, and you need to be, blasting that itself and blasting the music I'm talking about. So, when is this song going to be released as a single? When are we going to be able to purchase this?
We don't have a release date yet. We're looking at sometime in early September. We've been on vacation for a month now, going on 2 more weeks, and so we haven't really had a time to kind of focus on a release date. But we want to get it out there as soon as possible, probably beginning of September, August.
And and speaking of enjoying stuff today, I cannot wait to see my babies, Henry's children.
And you guys heard it here.
Yeah, I'm talking about your kids for a second here. Okay?
Oh yeah.
And I miss my little ones. My little ones are getting big now. They're actually as tall as Daddy is now. So it shows how, as they get older, we're older, and so on. So Henry's going to be picking them up here, and at the end of the day, and we're going to do, like I said, we're going to go get our grind on. So Henry, with that said, okay, so we're gonna the show starts tomorrow. Doors open at the Belly Up. What time?
Good question. I'm just a musician, so I get that information the day of.
I think doors open at 6. I think, and you definitely want to go. They have a great restaurant there also. So it's usually sold out for sitting down, but it's just an amazing, fun venue. Again, down in Solana Beach. And it's going to be filled with a bunch of aloha. Is there going to be any type of a meet and greet beforehand, Henry, that you know of?
There is. Is
our friend Abella putting that on?
No.
We're all looking at our phones right now, which is hysterical.
Yeah, the show starts at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay, which means the doors probably open at 6. So get there.
That's the world of live radio right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then I don't have really what time the meet and greet is, but the meet and greet will be before the show.
Yeah, and guys, you definitely want to get down there because, again, it's just that whole fight. It's the cool thing about when Henry comes out here and you get that. Are there going to be any halau, any hula dancers at all that you know of?
Not that I know of, unless, you know.
It's going to be you, Jackie.
I think that might be you and
me and Tino are going to be sitting there in our grass skirts and a little grass shack.
That's a scary thought.
In Solana Beach, Hawaii. So, Henry,
I think there will be.
Yeah, you got to keep that, man. You know, when you're in there and you're feeling that the aloha spirit inside the Belly Up or the San Juan Capistrano Coach House or Soho, man, you got to take it with you, and you got to take that memory and those thoughts, because, like I said again, I've been a fan of Henry's favorite group, Henry Kapono, since the mid '80s when my sister turned me on to him, and again, I said to this day it's one of my favorite bands. How many songs will you be playing that you know of off your set list of C&K Music?
Well, I got at least 20, maybe more, whatever I can fit into an hour and a half. And
you know, I love songs like we were talking to our good friend of ours, Tris Imboden, the drummer for Chicago, and when he surprised, Henry surprised Tris on my show a couple weeks ago, which was so beautiful. And we're talking about one of my favorite songs and an album that Tris recorded on called "Good Times Together." And to this day, that is like an anthem. "Good Times Together." It's all about gathering of friends, good times together, man. And
it is. It's a great song. It's a great album, and Tris just knocked it out. I mean, Tris is a great drummer, but you know, not only that, he's got a great spirit about him.
Absolutely.
You know, he's always positive, and it reflects in his music, and it reflects in all of the songs on that CD.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful thing all the way around. It's like, you know, the list of musicians that have graced the albums with Henry are the musicians that are in the mainstay of the who's who of players that are in the industry right now. And we can talk on that on the next segment when we get back. Again, guys, if I sound discombobulated, I hate being out of my own situation. This is truly live radio. I'm looking for things on my desk, and this is not my desk. So
I got one thing on your desk.
Thank you very much. It's there, and it's a visual.
I stole
so, guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to get out of segment 3. We're going to come back into segment 4 with more from our special guests and a special off broadcast. Mr. Henry Kapono.
Having a good time.
Absolutely. Guys, don't go anywhere. Stick around. We got more Aloha Spirit and Aloha Strong and segment number 4. Don't go anywhere.
Are you serious about your music? Are you ready to run with the big dogs? The experts at Pitbull Audio have the gear to get you into the game. From leading manufacturers like Mesa Boogie, Fender, Pioneer, and American Audio. To sound your best, you need the best. Pitbull Audio can deliver in rehearsal, on stage, and into the big time. Dropping beats, shredding guitar, or making the crowd roar. Whatever you dream, Pitbull Audio can help make it happen. We are Pitbull Audio. We want you to play it loud. PitbullAudio.com.
On the internet, your business's reputation can be unjustly destroyed in an instant. Don't wait for that to happen. Building and marketing your 5-star reputation can increase your business by as much as 19%. Take control of your reputation and have the 5-star reputation you deserve with Reputation Marketing Solutions by DSI Development. Become the go-to company by visiting 5starrepmarketing.com. The number 5starrepmarketing.com.
Attention business owners. Does it feel like your business owns you? See if you qualify for a free 90-minute business coaching session to help you build a business, not a job. During this free 90-minute strategic consultation, one of our senior coaches will help you map out the best way to grow your company and get your life back. To learn more, go to MauiMasterminds.com/scale now. That's MauiMasterminds.com/scale now.
I raised $8,000 to build schools for South African children.
After realizing how many people go hungry in San Diego, I now volunteer at a food pantry.
I'm spending the next year doing volunteer projects across 3 countries and helping in ways they designate to be the most helpful.
The World Link program at the Joan B. Kroc Institute for Peace and Justice recognizes the potential of youth as agents of social change. Learn how you can help youth become a generation of leaders in action at peace.sandiego.edu.
Hey, it's Catherine from Listen Local Radio. Moe's Guitars has proudly served the San Diego music community since 1975. Specializing in guitars, basses, mandolins, banjos, and ukuleles, they buy, sell, trade, and consign. If you're looking for lessons, repairs, accessories, and cool gear, you found the right place. Located in downtown La Mesa Village, stop by and check out their digs or visit mozeguitars.com or their Facebook page. mozeguitars.com, 619-698-1185.
Which sandwich is healthy and tasty? Which sandwich can come on bread or in a bowl? Which sandwich comes 51 different ways, so it's always your way? A which sandwich. Stop into our shop in Hazard Center. We're upstairs from the Hazard Center Digiplex. Bring in your movie ticket. We will add a free drink and chips to your sandwich order. Or order online at which.com, and we will have it ready and waiting. WHICH, WICH. Which.com.
Welcome to Jackie's Groove. Come journey with us through the rhythm of the music business with your host, Jackie Bertoni.
Everybody, welcome back. Jackie Bertoni, Jackie's Groove. Hey, we're in segment number 4 of a 1-hour special off broadcast with my dear friend of mine, Mr. Henry Kapono, and my partner in crime, Florentino Buenaventura, sitting here in the studio. Guys, you know, even though this is an off broadcast, we still have to do some business, so I'm going to touch on a couple things. If it's not for our sponsors, we wouldn't be doing this crazy thing. So I want to take a couple seconds, and I want to say thank you to everybody that keeps this crazy ship afloat. My good friends of mine at Pitbull Audio, Calvin Lee, and the crazy crew over there. Well, they just want you to play it loud, and visit them at pitbullaudio.com, and also, too, at SIR, Studio Instrument Rentals. You can visit them at sir-usa.com. And people that I'm more biased to, my drum companies, my stick company, Vader Percussion, who handles all the good wood for my hands, and also Drum Workshop, Don Lombardi, John Good, and Mr. Derek Zimmerman. Guys, welcome aboard. And also to all my family and friends, Jerry Zacharias, Terry Telepata, everybody over at LP Music, and that's at lpmusic.com. So you guys, we're really proud and privileged. And with that said, do yourselves a favor. Go on to, that's, by the way, that's Henry doing the shaker. Go on to our go on to, there you go. Do yourselves a favor and go on to Apple or Google Play and download our simple and easy to use application of 2 words, EnterTalk, the first, radio second. Take Jackie's Groove on the go, and do me a favor, take these idiots in the studio away from me right now also. So with that said, guys, you know what? We're going to do a little something special for us. So, Tino, go ahead and start it off there.
What, is it the worst? The CEOs here giving you stuff, throwing you matches with congas. Yeah. Little baby. Thank you very much, brother, for this little baby conga.
Actually, that's coming home now.
Oh, no,
yeah. Okay, so
I'm sad now. You know what? This is kind of special because in your show you're going to be taking requests, right?
Right.
Yeah. So my nephew, Bubba Javier, who's listening right now, he's a huge fan. He used to play music with us, when we were kids, and this is his favorite song, "Highway in the Sun." He played it all the time, and we're going to kind of start off the concert tour right now with a little bit of a request. Take it away.
Yeah, I wrote this song when we were on tour, C&K, going up from L.A. to San Francisco. And between Ventura and Santa Barbara, there's this strip of land that on Highway 101. On one side was the beautiful hills, and on the other side was the Pacific Ocean in Hawaii. So we're driving in. I kept looking out. This is back in the day, this is like 70s, like Cheech and Chong going up the highway, and I go, wow, man.
Hence the story.
Go, wow, man.
We now know what Highway in the Sun really means.
Yes. Those are beautiful flowers you guys have here. And then our manager from LA goes, man, those are weeds. I said, weeds? I go, you guys got beautiful weeds here.
And therein lies the song.
I think I'll write a song. So I wrote this song called Highway in the Sun. Have you ever seen a yellow mustard mountain? When California sun shines in the sky. Have you ever seen it dancing softly in the wind? Painted nice. There's a happy kind of feeling when the sun's out. Rainbow-colored countryside can all be seen. Mother Nature, you are beautiful, you are the song I sing. Everybody, you should see it. You got to feel it when you're riding down the highway in the sun. Everybody, you should see it. You got to feel it when you're riding down the highway in the sun. There's a cool, refreshing feeling that I get in the springtime when the flowers are in bloom. It does something to me that I can't forget, and it's there for you. Everybody, you should see it, and you got to feel it when you're riding down the highway in the sun. Everybody, you should see it, and you got to feel it when you're riding down the highway in the sun. Everybody, you should see it. You got to feel it when you're riding down the highway in the sun. Oh,
You heard it here, everybody. Highway in the Sun, Mr. Henry Kapono. Henry, that's beautiful, man. One of my favorite songs to this day. And it's a mainstay. People come out to these shows. You don't want to miss. I mean, where else are you going to get up close and personal with Henry and listen to the music and hear the stories behind the songs and what the songs mean to Henry, and then also what the songs mean to everybody out there that's listening to. So, Henry, we're going to be looking at all three shows, pretty much the same kind of a vibe on all three shows?
Yeah, basically, we're just going to have fun. So, fun is the vibe.
Fun is the vibe. And you guys, you definitely want to go, as I said earlier and reiterate, you want to go online right now. You want to go to Belly Up, to the Coach House, and to Soho and get your tickets, because I can assure you it's going to be a sellout. And why wouldn't it be? And so take advantage of the situation. Take advantage of these quick, small little shows coming up. Hey, Henry, it's 2 minutes left. Do you want to throw something on there? Just keep playing them a little bit?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and get my shakers here, and we'll just do a little bit of fun here.
The road goes far away from home, and I get lonely, missing you only when I'm away, and it's a sunny day. It's not quite the same as the ocean glow home in the islands, home in the islands, home in the middle of the sea.
No other place, Henry.
I'm a happy man in an island band, living a life of a gypsy musician, and it's hard on my head when the lady of my heart is miles and miles and miles away. Home in the islands, home in the islands, home in the middle of the sea.
Bring it home, Henry.
There's no other place that I'd rather be than home in the islands, in the middle of the sea. Keeping real close to my family and friends, and taking it easy in the tropical breezes. Home in the islands. Home in the islands. Home.
Everybody, thank you so much, man, for tuning in to Jackie's Groove. This is Jackie Bertoni, part of the EnterTalk Radio Network, with our in-studio guest, Mr. Henry Kapono. Henry, bring it home for everybody. Guys, see you at the shows.
Aloha, everybody.
Aloha. Thank you, Henry.
Aloha. Thank you. Thank Jackie. Thank you for being here.
Paul, good job.
Are you serious about your music? Are you ready to run with the big dogs? The experts at Pitbull Audio have the gear to get you into the game. From leading manufacturers like Mesa Boogie, Fender, Pioneer, and American Audio. To sound your best, you need the best. Pitbull Audio can deliver in rehearsal, on stage, and into the big time. Dropping beats, shredding guitar, or making the crowd roar. Whatever you dream, Pitbull Audio can help make it happen. We are Pitbull Audio. We want you to play it loud. PitbullAudio.com.
Progressive Medical. Hey, this is Heidi Rue, and you know, Progressive Medical Center has literally changed my life and my health, but I'm not the only one. Adele suffered from bone deterioration, bone overgrowth, profound muscle discomfort, physical exhaustion, and mental fog. In fact, the bone deterioration becomes so serious that she had to have back surgery. Well, after the surgery, she still didn't feel well, and so that's when she heard about Progressive Medical Center. Progressive Medical Center discovered that her adrenals weren't working properly, her hormones were out of whack, and the drugs she had been taking were doing more harm than good. Adele came into Progressive Medical Center in a walker, physically and mentally exhausted. But now she's a world traveler. She hikes and walks several miles a day, and it's all thanks to Progressive Medical Center. 770-676-6000. 770-676-6000. Progressive Medical. This is your life. Live it well.
Take a break from politics. Tune in and learn something. WS Radio shows are worth your time and are filled with tips and advice. Add us to your lunch routine, and we'll give you a meal for your mind.
Do you want to be a professional coach? Are you in business trying to make a real difference with people you manage or work with? Have you started a coaching practice that isn't quite getting off the ground? Get the skills you need to be a successful coach today with the Coaches Training Program from Accomplishment Coaching. The Coaches Training Program will show you how to help others focus and be more fulfilled. Whether you want to improve your company's bottom line or create a thriving coaching practice, Accomplishment Coaching can give you the distinctions and practices you need to coach others effectively today. Accomplishment Coaching has spent 6 years developing a cutting-edge coaches training program that will have you ready to coach people professionally in just 12 months, and you don't have to take time off work to do it. To find out more about the Coaches Training Program, just call 1-888-548-6813. That's 1-888-548-6813.
Hi, this is Rob Barnett, VinVillage.com, where wine lovers connect. Be sure to tune in weekly to Vin Village Radio for exclusive, in-depth interviews with the who's who in wine and food.